Do. Magic for Normies.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Magic for Normies. It is I, Pixie Kitten. I am here with my good friend Zuby. And hey, chat, what is up? Gary,
hey,
thank
chat.
you for the sub.
20 months in a row. Holy crap.
Freaking heck, Gary.
It's almost 2 years.
You're the best. Hey, Food
That's
Time.
awesome.
Hey, Pat Crack Fever. And hey, Kyoji. Food Time. Thank you for
Holy
the
crap.
sub.
Food Time just had a baby, 9 months.
Oh my gosh, I was like, what? You freaked me out, and you probably freaked Food Time out, too.
Right.
He's like, wait, what? Hey, Colin O'Clock. Hey, everybody, what's up? We haven't had a regular episode of Magic for Normies in, like, forever.
Yeah, when was our last episode?
It's been forever because, our last episode was our EDH Showdown.
Yes, and that was so freaking awesome.
That was
amazing.
I know. And then before that, I think we just played EDH for an episode.
Yeah. So our last episode, I have, because I'm looking at the podcast.
Yeah.
When it came out, so April 17th. so it had to have been
Over
that
a
past
month.
Thursday. Oh man, this is where, and I totally understand why we got to do it every other week, but it's where sometimes I wish we could do it every week.
I know, right?
Sometimes.
But I feel like we would run out of things to talk about. Like, there's only so much Magic drama, right?
Right? Yeah.
Or is there? It seems to be pretty constant.
Every day, every hour.
It is every day.
I mean, there would always be other topics to talk about, like, I don't know, like video games. The new Friends reunion episode just came out.
Oh my god, have you watched it?
Yeah, I did actually.
Did you? Oh shit. Okay, I have not. And so, okay, I just want to know, like, what is it? It's just one episode?
It's not even it's just like them all getting together, talking about the show and
the actors,
talking about
not the characters.
The actors.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean they'll do like little skits as the characters, but it was pretty good.
Oh, so it was pretty good. Okay, that's surprising to hear. All right, well, I don't know. I might watch it. How long is it? How much time do I need to dedicate?
It's almost like 2 hours.
Okay, no, I'm out. Nope, 2 hours. I'm not watching it.
well, did you do you have HBO Max?
I do. Yeah.
Did you watch the Fresh Prince reunion?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was gonna say it's similar to that.
I didn't even know there was a Fresh Prince reunion.
Oh my god, that was so good because I loved
Really?
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
Like, I liked Friends. Don't get me. I mean, I've seen every episode, but Fresh Prince was just on another level for me.
Okay. Well, I probably won't watch it. I'm just going to be honest. Sorry.
It's not for everybody.
Yeah.
Just like I'm probably never going to watch a lot of shows like, I don't know, Doom Patrol.
What?
I saw an episode of Doom Patrol and I'm like, it's not for me.
Okay. Sure. I don't even know what that is, so it's probably not for me either.
Some superhero show. It's another one.
There's so many shows out now. I just can't keep up.
I can't.
I have been watching Efren. I don't know what about Puppy Patrol. Is that a show?
Paw Patrol. It's a little kid's show.
What is it called? Paw Patrol? That's it.
Yeah, Paw Patrol.
Yeah.
Paw Patrol.
That one's legit. So, like, I don't know what you're talking about. I am currently watching Better Call Saul because I finished Breaking Bad a little while ago.
Ooh.
So that's the show I'm watching.
How do you like it so far?
I like it. I like it a lot.
Well, how far are you?
I think we're in the second season, or maybe we just started the third season.
Okay, cool. I think I only saw the
spoilers.
first 3 seasons. I haven't seen the 4th season or anything.
I think it's still on television too. I think it's still going, if I remember correctly. Yeah, no spoilers. We never say spoilers on this podcast, y'all. Never.
But there is one Breaking Bad spoiler. It's the main character badly breaks with Breaking Bad.
Zuby, we do
It's
not
true.
say spoilers. I'm gonna mute Zuby. No, I'm kidding.
What? And in Better Call Saul, Saul never calls.
You'll just have to watch and find out. You'll have to watch to find out.
Yeah, I was actually... Hold on, before we get into that, I will say Better Call Saul, I was pretty, not excited about it first watching it, because after Breaking Bad was so fucking good. And Better Call Saul, I was like, it can't be that good. Holy crap. It's actually pretty damn good.
Yeah, I do like it. I mean, it is a different show, but... Yeah, I've been very pleased with it, and I really loved Breaking Bad, so...
Yes.
Yeah. So anyways, I guess we should, talk about some freaking magic or something.
I guess.
Well...
Yeah, didn't you have some magic stuff happen to you today?
I did. I had some magic stuff happen to me, so not really happen to me, but I released my first ever preview card for Magic the Gathering.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It was a Modern Horizons 2 card, and I wasn't prepared to share it on the screen, but I guess I could.
Yeah, share it on the screen. Show everybody what you got.
Okay.
It's actually a pretty sweet card.
Okay, let's do it. Hold on a second. I've got to zoom in on it because it's they give you this really small file size.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Yeah, they really do. Okay, but here it is. Archfiend of Sorrows. It is a demon. It costs 5 black, so it's really pretty kind of expensive, but it's a 4/5 with flying.
That's good.
Yeah, and when it comes onto the battlefield, creatures your opponents control get -2/-2 until end of turn, so your creatures are fine.
Yeah.
And it also has Unearth, 3 black, so you can pay that and return it from the graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste. Exiled at the beginning of the next end step, or if it would leave the battlefield.
Oh, that is a limited bomb right there.
Yes.
Drop that on turn 7 and just wipe your opponent's board, possibly.
Oh, heck yes. And then just kill your opponent just with a flying demon.
That's pretty damn cool. And that art is creepy as hell.
It really is. It really is. And hold on, there is an alternate art version as well.
Did they give you both versions?
Yeah, here it is. Can you see it?
You got me. I saw that too, and I'm like, oh shit, you got an...
Zuby, you believe me?
Yes, I did.
But I posted this on Twitter today,
I know when I saw it.
Alternate art version.
I was thinking, oh shit, you got the sketch version or something like
that. No.
Fuck, you got me.
You fell got for me. That was good. No, it was me. It's just me. But
talk about your preview video too.
So I made a preview video, and I just wanted to just do a video in the style of my silly little short videos that I make. So I knew I just wanted to make something that was real quick and just showed off the cards. So that's what I did, and I will maybe share a link in the chat of the video if anybody hasn't watched it yet.
It is hilarious.
It's pretty dumb. I'm just gonna be honest.
No, it was hilarious. What was your inspiration for it?
What was my inspiration for it? So how did I come up with this idea? Gosh, I don't even know.
Should we play the video real quick?
Do you want to watch it?
Yeah, let's watch it.
Oh
let's have the chat watch it real quick.
All right, it's
a quick 30
video. Seconds long.
Yeah, it's great.
Hold on a second. I'll show y'all the original file, not the YouTube upload. Oh no, this is the original.
We want that lossless, high quality file.
Oh hell yes, this is it. Okay, so hold on. 1 second. Oh, okay, hold on. How am I going to get it over on this screen?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm going to do it like this.
The following video contains a free
It's
preview
not
provided by
playing.
Wizards of the Coast. Hey there, champ.
Oh,
What's
no.
the matter? Are you looking for
Wait,
a friend
it's
who will
playing.
destroy-
It's just playing on the wrong screen.
Oh, okay.
Okay, wait. Okay, I got it. Okay, here we go. Are y'all ready?
Mm-hmm. That face in the beginning.
The following video contains a free preview provided by Wizards of the Coast. Hey there, champ. What's the matter? Are you looking for a friend who will destroy all your enemies and then come back and do it for you again? Well, have I got the friend for you?
My demon and me.
Good for 2 rounds of board wrapping your opponent's creatures with toughness 2 or less. Results may vary in situations where your opponent is playing blue, white, red, green, or black, and any combination thereof. Available only in Modern Horizons 2 on June 18th while supplies last.
That's it. That's the video, folks. That's the video.
It's great. Oh my god, it's great.
Thank you. I don't know what made me think of that, but I
Well,
did.
it's like the old 90s toy commercials or whatever.
Right? Like my buddy. And yeah, like I sang a song in the video. I sang that, and I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I thought this is fine. This is cool. I don't know why, but I did, and there it is for the whole world to see until the end of time. It's on the internet
And it's
now.
amazing. And just remember, that is your card that you spoiled.
It is my card that I spoiled. So, yeah, it was very exciting. I was happy to have that privilege, and I appreciate Wizards of the Coast giving me that opportunity, for sure.
Now you need to get a foil version of it and keep it in like a binder or something, or like in a special. Because that's what I did with my preview cards. Is I have them all in a special binder.
Yes. Keep it forever. I mean, I don't
Yes.
know if I'll play it or not, but I'll definitely get a copy of it,
Yeah.
for sure.
Massacre Kitten. Yes.
So, what have you been up to lately?
My house is officially finished. It is officially done. I paid the last invoice. They did the
Nice.
last thing they got to do, and it's done. And now I've
Awesome.
made myself a checklist of all the stuff that I have to do. Like, still get curtains behind me.
Oh, just a little touch up home,
Yeah.
regular home stuff now that everything's back in
Yeah.
order.
Yep. And I mean, we still have to unpack stuff, and the kitchen is like pretty much all done.
That's good.
In terms of like painting, unpacking, and all that stuff. But like our bedroom in my office still kind of a mess.
Yeah. I mean, these things take time. Like, when you think about
Yeah.
moving, it takes, I mean, I don't know. It takes me
Oh,
like
yeah.
a month or more to get everything unpacked. And even longer than that to get everything like settled and stuff hung back on the walls and that sort of thing. So.
Yeah, and plus I still have to finish painting the living room, and I'm dreading that because it's so big. I mean, it's not like a huge living room, but it's big, like compared to
Yeah.
the other rooms we had to paint.
I mean, painting sucks. I
It
hate
does.
it. That is my least favorite, like, housework update thing to do ever. Like, I hate it. I don't know what it is. It just seems so tedious to me. Like, you gotta tape everything off, and then you gotta do the edges, and then you gotta do the first coat, and then you gotta let it dry, and then you maybe have to do
Yeah.
another coat, and it's just like, I can't be doing all this. It's too much.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Yeah. At least you're back in your house. So.
Oh yeah, and everything's like back to normal and all that. And then the other thing I have happening is I need to start planning my 5-year podcast anniversary stream.
5 years.
Magic with Zuby has been going on for over 5 years. The anniversary actually happened February.
Okay.
But during the whole house shit, I completely forgot, and
Yeah.
but
That's okay.
so-
You're still in the same year. I think it
Yeah.
counts for sure.
It should. It should.
Yeah.
So I gotta start trying to figure out something. I might do like a 12-hour stream type thing. I've got
12
some ideas.
hours, Zuby.
So
Then
at the end of June, at the end of June, I've got 2 weeks off. So
Oh, wow.
I'll probably do it on one of those days where like I can just prep myself and
All day.
Yeah.
Maybe just like stream, like what would you do? EDH or just kind of a mix of everything, all kinds of different stuff?
I like EDH definitely. The other stuff, maybe the Zuby QB. I don't know.
Oh, that would be fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kind of do different stuff all day.
Yeah,
Cool.
maybe.
Yeah.
And then the last thing I want to talk about. Oh my God, Pixie. Oh my God. So, I mean, it's not Magic related, but was it Wednesday night? I finally finished The Last of Us 2. And oh my God.
Yes. Okay, we're not going to spoil anything. Don't worry, folks. We won't say spoilers. But I played this game. I didn't play it like as soon as it came out, but I think I played it like last summer. And I have been raving about this game ever since I played it. And I just, like, for some reason, I don't know that many people who have also played it. So I just feel like, so Ted, one of the Card Sphere guys, Ted, he has played it. And I talked to him about it some when he got finished with it. But, like, other than that, I don't really know anybody. So I am just so glad you finished it so we can talk about it.
It was so good.
Oh my
God.
It's a great game.
Okay, so anybody who knows me knows my history of video games and how picky I am, especially with newer games and all that. Like if you were to look at my top 5 video games, there hasn't been a modern game in my top 5 like since the PlayStation 1.
Yeah.
Like so after playing Last of Us 2, I think this has definitely made like the top 5.
Yeah.
Like if not, I think probably number 2.
It's the top number 1 for me personally. So
my number 1 will never be topped. I'm sorry.
What's your number 1?
Final Fantasy VI.
Okay. I personally have not been into I've never played the Final Fantasy games and haven't been into them, but I know people love them, so that's understandable. But yeah, like it's the top number 1 for me. I just really love it.
And I can see it was so, oh my gosh, it was just ridiculously good. Like
the story's great, and it's just like the way video games have evolved, like it is so immersive, and like it's like watching a movie, but you're in the movie. You know what I mean?
It's that. It's like an interactive story.
So good.
And it's the thing that gets me is just how involved you get with the game, like emotionally, on an emotional level.
It makes you feel things.
It really does.
Feel things. So yeah, I highly recommend it. If you haven't played it and you've been thinking about it, please just play it, and then come back and tell us how you feel.
I will say one thing about the game. And, of course, like, I'm not the best video game player, but holy shit, that game was hard.
I am so glad to hear you say that, because I had a really tough time. And so, technically, I did not play The Last of Us, the first one. I watched my husband play it. So, I wasn't physically playing it. I watched him play it. But, like, I really got into it. And it's, these video games are like a movie. These really story-driven video games are like a movie. So it was fine. But I did play The Last of Us 2 myself. And I was like, I'm playing this on story mode, which is the easiest mode there is. And, like, I'm still dying a lot.
Yeah, I was playing on very easy because I first started off on normal and I just kept dying, and I'm all like, what the hell's wrong with me? It's like, I'm not the worst. Like, I can play Dark Souls and Sekiro and all that. Like, why do I keep fucking dying?
Yeah, it was tough. I'm really glad to hear you say that, because it was hard for me. And I just wanted to, like, get to the story. Like, okay, it's okay if you die once in a while, but I don't want it to be so hard that I'm, like, wiping 6 times in a row.
You're just going to quit. Yeah. Because the story was too good where, like you said, I just put it on very easy, and I'm all like, all right, this is fine. I don't care. You know, there was still some parts I had trouble with, but I didn't care. The story was way more. Yeah. It was way more about the story than it was how hard the game was or something like that.
Right. Get good, scrubs. Okay, listen. This is called Magic for Normies, so we're also going to call it The Last of Us 2 for Normies. Okay?
Yeah.
We play on very easy and or story mode.
So
we love it.
So there was a mode that was easier than very easy?
Well, I'm pretty sure the easiest one was called story mode, if I remember correctly.
Because maybe I was playing on story mode, because I just put it on whatever the lowest difficulty was.
Okay.
And, yeah. So,
well,
whatever.
I think we were probably playing on the same one. Yeah. Well, whatever. It was a great game. And we both highly recommend it.
Oh my god.
Y'all should play
it. I'm probably going to do what you're doing right now, is probably replay Last of Us 1.
Yeah.
I mean, not anytime soon, but I know I will. Like, I want to play
eventually. Yeah.
through both of them again.
Yeah, I'm replaying the original Last of Us, and I just gotta say, this story hits you different after playing The Last of Us 2. It hits you different, dude. I'm telling you.
Oh, I gotta play through it again, because I just remember the first time I played Last of Us 1, I had just gotten the PS4, and the first game I got was the Last of Us Remastered. And that first, 10-15 minutes, I broke down. Like, I literally broke down because of just being a father to a daughter.
Yeah.
Just two daughters, I should say. It killed me.
Yeah. Well, after playing the full thing, I'm telling you, even the first one hits different. So go back to it when you are emotionally recovered. Go back to the first one.
Right. Because now I'm back playing World of Warcraft, just mindlessly leveling and doing transmog. Because I don't want to think right now.
Right. Yeah. You're like, I don't want to be broken again.
Oh my god. Yeah. Right.
Okay, we're gonna move on from The Last of Us. We're not gonna keep talking about it.
Are you sure?
We don't want to. I would love to, but I don't want to talk about spoilers.
Oh, I know, right? It'd be so hard not to talk about spoilers with the game. But you're right.
Okay, we're going to move on. So, we're going to talk about some magic. Don't you all worry.
Magic cards.
Yeah, you all are here for magic, and we're going to talk about Modern Horizons.
Commander Horizons?
Is it, though? We're going to get to that topic eventually. So, Modern Horizons 2 is out. I didn't really follow the first Modern Horizons. I mean, I know it's not called Modern Horizons 1, but that's what I'm going to call it right now.
Yeah, because you were playing. Yeah,
I was playing when it came out, but
yeah, that's right.
I really just thought, oh, this is for modern, so I'm not into this. I wasn't playing EDH at the time, so I was just playing standard. You know, it didn't mean anything to me. But I've really been following Modern Horizons 2, and it's been pretty exciting. What about all these different art styles and the different frames and stuff?
Oh, the frames. So I want to preface off with Efren, I'm so sorry. and Ted and Michael for Cardsphere, because all the database stuff they have to do in the back end for getting all these different cards that have 5 different versions of themselves. That sucks. But I love it. I love all the different frames and all the different arts.
Okay.
I do.
So
I love the sketch frame and all that.
What is that? Okay, I'm going to pull it up here so we can all look at it together.
Yes.
Hold on a second. Okay, so we've got the different set boosters, draft boosters. They've been doing that. Collector's boosters. That's all the same. But
it's all the different frames. Like, they have a foil etched, which they have some, which I guess, I mean, it's a different way of foiling. But yeah, see right there with Dakin.
Yes.
The sketch one. I love that. That's awesome.
What is that about? I feel like I haven't heard anybody saying, why they did this sketch one. What is that?
Yeah, I don't know why they did that, but I kind of like how that just shows, the first rough draft of the art, and then you see the final piece of the art.
Yeah, so this says right here, the showcase sketch treatment features a look at the in-progress artwork, alternate flavor text, that highlights the art director's vision, space permitting, and a custom card frame. Alternate flavor text. That's interesting.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of the art sketch ones, but the ones I have seen, I like it. I like that kind of stuff. It's, because it helps probably keep costs down on, like, if you just want the normal version of the card.
Yeah, I guess that's probably true. I mean, I like a lot of the alternate versions of cards. Like, I really loved the Eldraine ones. And, I mean, they've pretty much...
The Ikoria one was so good, the comic book one.
Yes, they've done that with almost, like, every set now since then, at this point. But the sketch ones are not my favorite, I will say.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see they're not a lot of people's favorites. I just like the I just like how it's different.
I don't mind the art itself being a sketch version, but I really don't care for the frame with being like a sketch out. I don't know, it just feels like
I wonder if
cheapened?
I wonder
I don't know.
I wonder if that's normal. Like, do artists typically have to draw the card too?
I
thought they just did the art.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea, obviously, but
neither do
would
I.
guess no. So they're doing extended art as they
just
have
like they normally
with
do.
sets.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, and then the foil etched.
Foil
etched exclusive to the collector's boosters.
Of course.
Okay, and then 31 foil etched retro frames. Okay, what?
Oh, yeah. So, okay. So the retro frames are coming back. And
okay,
they're doing foil etched of those.
What? Okay. Showcase retro frame cards. Okay, so some of these are like the old frames, but then there's also some of the foil etched old frames?
I guess so, yeah. Because like the way they used to do old foils back in the day was if you scroll down a little bit and look at Sanctum Prelate, they have a like little star going across the bottom.
Oh, I've seen that before, and I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, that would showcase like that's a foil and all that.
Oh, okay, interesting. So they're doing that again?
Yeah, for the retro
if it
frame.
has the old frame and it's a foil. But what if it's an etched foil?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Oh,
No, I don't think they are. I think it's just the retro frame.
Okay.
They're doing that.
So there's also alternate art borderless cards,
which they have
they've been
done
doing
before.
that.
Yeah,
yes,
they've been doing that.
Sure.
Which I like that. I really like how they do that alternate art stuff too.
Yeah.
It's very reminiscent of Pokemon.
Okay, so here's a little graphic that tells us everything. Retro frames. Wait.
Retro frames can
Modern
be
Horizons
found.
1 retro frame? There's a difference between the retro frame and the Modern Horizons 1 retro frame?
Yeah, because I think only some of the Modern Horizons 1 cards are only being printed in the collector's boosters. I don't think yeah, because I don't think they're getting normal reprints.
Okay.
Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Someone in chat be able to correct us.
This is really confusing.
Oh, okay, so Efren says Modern Horizon 1s are reprinted only in old border. Okay, that would make sense why they're only showing up in collector's boosters then. Okay.
Modern Horizons 1 are reprinted in Modern Horizons 2 only in old border and only in
the collector's boosters.
Collector's boosters.
Okay, but the retro frames of Modern Horizons 2 cards are in every kind of booster. That's not confusing at all. Oh my gosh.
Holy crap. Okay, so...
And then if you go to the next era, we've got the sketch cards and the retro frame fetch lands. That's right, because they're reprinting fetch lands only in the retro frames, I guess?
I hope people are happy with that, because the...
Yeah, have they announced that they're doing regular printings of fetch lands? or is it only
know.
retro frames?
I
don't
will
know.
have to check on Scryfall or something because I'm not sure.
Yeah. There are regular frames of the fetches too.
Oh.
No, fetch lands are okay. I guess I just haven't seen them or like the cards. Okay.
Okay. Good.
Okay. Well, thanks,
God.
chat, because I had no idea, to be honest.
Yeah. Holy crap, y'all.
But sketch cards and retro frame fetch lands can be found in all boosters, which that's good.
Sure.
And then the next one's the borderless
and extended art. Rares.
Extended art. So the borderless are in every booster, but the extended art rares are only in collector's boosters, which that's pretty normal because that's how it's been in most other sets.
Yes, sure. With the collector's boosters.
And you know what? With Wizards doing all these different kind of arts now for it seems like almost every set, we constantly need infographics like this because holy crap, this is confusing.
Right? It really is. There's so many different things. And like the Modern Horizons 1 versus Modern Horizons 2 and the reprints and the old borders and what?
Yeah. The sketch cards, the borderless, the extended art. It's all a little it's all a little bit too much, but
did y'all see the alternate art for Archfiend of Sorrows though? Did you see that one?
It's amazing.
It's so good, right?
How much did they pay you to use your likeness on that card?
They paid me an exposure.
Exposure bucks.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. I know, it is sweet. Really sweet. So I think we both agree that we like the alternate version of cards, but it's a lot though with this one. Like I'm okay.
Yeah, there is a lot.
I'm okay with like you have a card and then there are certain cards in the set that there's an alternate version of. But when you get like all these extra frames and stuff, I'm just like, okay. You're getting a little out of hand here.
Yeah, and that's where that infograph is like perfect. Where
but like, should we need an infograph to know all of the different versions of cards in the set?
I mean, I like it.
Because there are so many.
Yeah, there are so many.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you, do you like that? Because you started back in M19, and they hadn't really done the alternate frames like that. It wasn't until what was it? Throne of Eldraine was like one of the first sets they started doing that. Uh-huh. What's your thoughts been on alternate frames and all this kind of new stuff they're doing with the different arts? What's your thoughts behind it?
I really like the alternate art cards, like in Throne of Eldraine, where you have like the regular version of the card and then you have the special version with a different art, a different frame. And you can get it, you have a chance of getting it in anything.
Yeah.
I feel like I kind of wish. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and say I do not like the old borders. I do not like old borders. I don't care about old borders. I don't ever want a card reprinted in an old border, and I'm really sorry, but I just don't.
Because you didn't start Magic with the old border.
No.
So it's all a nostalgic thing.
Right. I really like the extended art cards. So, but I kind of wish, like, in one set, you either have alternate art cards or you have extended art cards. And so it's just like, with this set, all of your different kind of cards are extended art.
Yeah.
Or all of your different art cards are just completely this different style, like whatever it is with the alternate art. I mean, I like them all, but it can get a little bit overwhelming for sure.
It can. Like I said, they're taking a page out of Pokemon's card game right now. They're taking a page out of their card game because And the one thing I like about it is because it helps lower prices for cards.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. And I'm fine with that. You know, it's not like it makes me angry and I'm gonna like make this tweet storm about it because I don't care that much. You know what I mean? But if I had to choose, I would just be like, let's just do one different thing per set if it was up to me. But they're doing a lot more, and it's fine. I'm not upset about it. It's whatever. I like having more options, and as long as there are more options out there and it's bringing the price down, I'm fine with that too.
More options to showcase your creativity, your freedom of expression. You know,
make your deck look the way you want it. For that reason, I like the secret layers too.
Yes.
I enjoy the secret layers, and I'm not like out there getting every single secret layer that comes out, but when I see one that I like and it's cards that I play, I get it to put them in my decks to make my decks have a little bit of personality in them.
Yes. See, exactly, and that's what it's all about. And that's what I like the choice of.
Yes. I'm with ya. So,
the next topic for Modern Horizons 2 is we've been having a lot of weird themes going on here.
We have. Hold on, Ruby's here, and I just want y'all to see her.
Ooh, Ruby!
She is growing so much.
Oh my gosh, she has gotten bigger.
Look at her.
It seems like overnight.
It's not overnight. We just haven't done this in so long.
I know, right?
She's just growing up so much every day. Okay,
well,
anyways. She's about to be bad and like attack my computer or something.
Yeah, or like chew your cord or something.
Chew the cord for sure. Okay, I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No, you're fine. I mean, it's the cat.
It's really important, right?
No, but there's just so many weird themes going on in Modern Horizons 2. We got Squirrels making a comeback.
Yes.
Which, when was the last time we even saw Squirrels in a normal set? I don't even remember. Not talking about an unset, but I think the last time I can even recall Squirrels being in a set was like Odyssey or something? Or
I have no idea. I don't
back
even
in
know
2001.
Any sets that Squirrels are in.
Yeah, they're old sets that Squirrels used to be in. And then in not only that, but we've got the what is it? I gotta pull it up. Like probably one of the craziest cards they've printed. That Garth Onei.
Ooh, let's pull that one up. Yeah. Let's talk about that one for sure. Because it's wild.
It really is. Oh my gosh.
Okay, let me find it. That one came out a couple days ago, right?
Was it already a couple days already?
Yes.
Feels like yesterday.
Maybe it was yesterday. Early yesterday.
Oh my god, that card is pre-selling for $65 right now.
Garth Onei?
Yeah, well, it makes a Black Lotus.
Okay, so what is this?
So I don't know if Garth Onei is like a character in Magic lore or something, but and I'm sure chat be able to tell me. But so Garth Onei, he costs Wooburg white, blue, black, red, and green. Mm-hmm. And he comes in and you can tap it and essentially make some really powerful cards from the Alpha block, the very first set of Magic. And, Disenchant, Brain Geyser, which can mill opponents, Terror.
Okay.
Shivan Dragon. Shivan Dragon used to be the strongest creature in Magic. He used to cost more. Used to cost more than dual lands. Regrowth, and then Black Lotus, which is insane.
Yes. So create a copy of the card with the chosen name. So when you create a copy, like, is it a token or it's the card?
It's essentially a token, I think.
Okay. So what if you were playing one of those cards? Like if you were playing a Black Lotus, you created a copy of it with this creature, it's definitely considered a copy, so it's not like it would blow up the first one.
No, because Black Lotus isn't a legendary.
It's not a legendary. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so it would just keep creating more and more Black Lodi or Lotuses.
It's so weird. It's really strange.
It's also crazy that that Wizards has sort of circumvented the reserve list.
Are all of these cards on the reserve list?
Not all of them, but Black Lotus definitely is. I don't know about the others off the top of my head. Mm-hmm. But Black Lotus is, as everyone knows, is the most expensive Magic card like ever printed.
Yes.
And the fact that this can make a Black Lotus, I mean, this card's gonna go nothing but up and up in price.
Wow. And look at the price on here already, $65.
Oh yeah. Like I think the price will probably go down once Modern Horizons initially comes out, but give it a year, it's gonna skyrocket or something.
Wow. I like what Efren said. I don't think they circumvented the reserve list so much as they reminded everyone about it and made everyone mad.
I mean, it is what it is. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You know? I mean,
yeah. It's
but yeah, this is like one of the craziest cards they've printed, and I've already seen a whole bunch of people on Twitter breaking this card with like being able to make infinite Black Lotus and infinite Shivan Dragons and stuff. Which, I mean, are you surprised?
No, not at
I'm
all.
not.
Would you actually play this in Modern?
No, I don't think you would.
No. Okay.
Unless, I don't know. I mean, the only deck in Modern it would even fit in would be Humans, but I have no idea what Modern Humans looks like nowadays. Mm-hmm. But I don't even think it's that good for Modern.
Oh, I haven't seen the sketch version. And it has an alternate text. Mood, a powerful, quirky, curious man. Oh,
okay, that's a strange one. I kind of like the regular flavor text better than that one.
Well, it said on that thing I read that was like the artist's direction for drawing the card. So that
shut up, Efren.
Efren, people have not described you that way. A powerful, quirky, curious man, Efren. Seriously. And it has an old border version, too. If you wanted to get this in an old border.
Which I do not like. The old border gold cards. I do not like those at all. Those have always been ugly.
Yeah,
the old border gold ones. I don't know. I will say, I'm starting to change my mind on the retro frames a little bit. Like, I still think the retro frames look better with artifacts because I like the brown better. Mm-hmm. But a lot of them just, I guess, playing over spell table, they're harder to read over spell table sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They look like trash. Yeah, you're coming over to the right side.
It's not that they look like trash.
They look like trash.
They're very nostalgic.
Just admit it.
I'm starting to understand why all the changes to the frames. Now that we're seeing
it matters.
New cards. It does matter, okay?
You gotta be able to read the card. So yeah, I'm like really loving these squirrels, but I gotta ask again, like, are squirrels going to be played in Modern?
I'm sure someone will try to play squirrels in Modern, because it seems like there's a lot of low-cost squirrels and stuff to make squirrel tokens, so... I mean, will it be any good? I have no freaking clue. I haven't played Modern in forever. Yeah. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I'm sure someone will make a squirrel deck and try to make it decent.
And you know what? Good for them. Good for them. Just let's just applaud them. I hope it works out. Ooh, I wanted to talk about the indestructible lands that came out.
Oh, the artifact lands. Oh my gosh, that is crazy.
What's up with those? Okay, I have to find them.
So back in the original Mirrodin block,
Here they are. Yeah.
I'm sure you've seen like the monocolored artifact lands.
Have I?
Maybe you have, but they printed 5 monocolored artifact lands, one of each color
Okay.
and all that. And there was a mechanic called affinity, which made things cheaper depending on how many artifacts you had out on the board. And so these lands they originally printed were banned quickly in standard because of just how broken affinity was.
Oh, okay.
And they were also banned in modern. So the fact that they're printing more artifact lands and they're dual artifact lands is pretty crazy.
So
it's gonna
what does it mean? Why are they called an artifact land? Just because they're indestructible?
So the original artifact lands, except for Darksteel Citadel, was the only one that was indestructible back then. The original artifact lands were not indestructible. So I guess this is just a flavor choice for them wanting it to make it indestructible. But why they're artifact lands, I don't know, because Wizards wants to make affinity good again. And
yeah, okay. So that's interesting. But are there other lands called artifact lands? Wait, you just said there were the artifact, the monocolor ones.
Yeah, the monocolored ones, and then Darksteel Citadel is the only other one I know of.
Gotcha. Oh, they count as an artifact on the battlefield. Oh.
Yep. So, and that's why the old ones were banned.
Gotcha. Because there are so many cards that are like whatever the amount of artifacts you have on the battlefield, blah, blah, blah. Okay, interesting.
Yeah,
well, that's
so the fact
I like that they were indestructible. I think that's cool.
Yeah, so I can see affinity. Someone trying to make an affinity deck, Amulet of Vigor would probably definitely be needed. Amulet of Vigor makes any permanent that comes in tapped, it comes in untapped instead.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Heck yeah.
So I can see people trying to use these cards with affinity, with Amulet of Vigor, and who the hell knows what else. I don't know what else is good in affinity anymore. But
interesting. Well, I like them.
Yeah, they're like, especially if you're gonna like have an artifact themed EDH deck. I mean, why not put this in?
Of course. Especially if they count as an artifact on the battlefield.
Yeah.
It'll probably help you out a lot.
Shit, like even in Cube, these be really good in Cube too. Just the fact they're indestructible is really good.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Not that land destruction is ever okay.
Right? Targeted land destruction, I'm okay with.
Okay, but mass no. We frown upon that. And they did the fetch lands. I mean, I think we sort of talked about that a little bit. They redid the fetch lands. I hope everybody's happy because you know how the Magic community has been bitching about wanting fetch lands reprinted. Well, here you go.
Again.
Here you frickin' go.
And you know what's going to happen with the reprinted fetch lands?
What?
They're not going to go down in price. It's still going to be the same price. They might go down a little bit, but then they'll just rise right back up.
Yeah, I was going to say they might go down a little bit at first, but probably eventually they'll go back up. Yeah. And there's some of these in the old border too.
Yep. So you know what that means with these cards that are so expensive and they're so needed. And if you play them in EDH, proxy them.
There you go.
Get some proxies.
Or you could save a little money if you want to have the paper version and get them on Cardsphere because you're always getting a good deal on Cardsphere when you get your cards.
Yes. Very true.
Heck frickin' yes.
Boom.
So chat is telling us to talk about the that one card, that Rakdos card, that cook, that
the new chef.
Yes. We're gonna find her.
God.
Yes. Here we go. We are going to pronounce her name. So, okay, before we try to pronounce her name, like, I just want to say I really like this card.
It's extremely interesting that you can't even play it unless you've discarded a card.
You can't.
I like that.
Yeah, that's neat, right? So, like, I was thinking about, I have an Anji deck, and it's a Madness deck where you're discarding a lot. So, you could play a lot of Madness stuff with this creature.
Yep.
And I think I saw some Madness stuff that was revealed in Modern Horizons 2 as well.
Oh, was there?
I believe so.
Oh, okay. I guess I haven't seen it. I still haven't seen every single card that's been spoiled. I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
But I really love the food theme. And I have talked about making the Witherbloom EDH deck Precon into a food theme deck. I have already talked about that.
Yeah.
And they've released all these food cards with Modern Horizons 2, but I can't put them all together because the Modern Horizons food cards are black and red, and the Witherbloom food cards are black and green.
I know. I mean, I saw your tweet the other day, or was it a tweet or something about 2 Corval decks?
Yeah.
I mean, Corval would be perfect for it, but I know what you mean. You kind of don't want 2 of the same commander.
Yeah, and it really goes with the flavor of Corval too, because he's like eating stuff, right?
He's a hungry boy.
He is a hungry boy. But yeah, I am just like, I have my fingers crossed heavily that there is still going to be a Jund legendary commander.
Or what you
revealed.
you could do, you could also rule 0 this in where you have this card and the Witherbloom chef be partners.
Oh, partners. Okay, you could just, like, treat them as if they both say partner.
Yeah. That could be interesting.
Interesting.
I'd allow it. It'd be fun.
You better allow it.
I mean, no, I won't allow it.
What?
Sorry.
Come on. But yeah, but that's another one of these kind of like weird themes that we're seeing with this set.
Yeah.
Like, what is this? The food theme? Was food ever a thing before Eldraine?
No. That was the first time food tokens came about. But I just love what Dusty Cupboards said. The both of us could build a chef deck and play together as a 2-headed giant. That is fucking perfect.
That's so
like
fun.
That.
Yes.
I would definitely do that.
Yeah, that would be cool for sure.
I guess that means we got to do a cooking stream too.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that before we started. Or go live tonight. Yeah, cooking stream. Zuby's new kitchen. We got to get a cooking stream going on. I don't really know how that would work or what we would do each in our own kitchens, but we've got it on the radar in our brains.
Yeah.
We're thinking about it.
It's in the mulling stage right now.
Yes.
We're mulling it about.
We are mulling it over in our brains. There's nothing else in there except for the cooking theme. Stream theme.
Yes.
What? Okay, so let's try to pronounce this card's name.
Oh God.
Do you want me to go first?
Because I even watched the one video of one of the WOTC people saying the name, and I tried saying it too. I'm like, I still couldn't fucking say it.
Yeah.
Try to say it.
Okay. I'll try. Okay. Asmorano Mardicadainstenakol Dakar.
There you go.
Boom!
Boom! You got it. First try.
Did I say it right?
I have no idea.
Okay, you say it.
Asmorano Mardicadainstenacular Nakol Dakar.
Yes!
I think I added a few syllables there.
You got it like 3/4 of the way, and then at the very end, you got a little off. But you saved yourself.
Asmorano Mardic. I don't know. Whatever.
Ozymandias. That's the best I can do.
Asmora. That's all I'm gonna call her. Asmora.
Yeah. When I first saw this card, I was like, oh, this is a joke or like a weird translation or something. And no, it's not a joke. It's real. It's a real name. I don't know why. Like, what is this?
Is it another character from old lore or something like that? Probably.
Who knows?
Who knows? I
Not
don't
me.
know. I
Not me.
I don't follow the lore.
I wish there was some flavor text on this card, or even like the cookbook. There's not flavor text on either one of these. Oh, it is lore. Oh, okay. She is very old.
Okay.
Ah. Well, that's interesting. I might have to check that out for sure. Because that is a name right there.
Yeah.
I mean, heck. Look up Granite Gargoyle. Is that another card from Modern Horizons?
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up.
Let's do it.
It's an old card. Oh. Okay, I remember. You remember when we did that one episode trying to pronounce names?
Yeah.
Asmora was one of the names we tried to pronounce.
What?
Do you remember that? Because seeing this card made me remember.
Oh, maybe so. Yeah. Wait a second. Yeah, maybe I do remember.
Yeah, because I have in my Magic for Normies in my Magic for Normies folder. Yeah, Granite Gargoyle was one of them.
I'll have to go back and look that up. But yeah, seeing this here on the flavor text.
That it was one of our first episodes because I'm looking at the folder. It was from March 2020.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that was a long time ago. Okay, wow. That is hilarious. Okay, so now she has her own card. Wow,
was that name like always, is that in other flavor texts or was it ever in a book? Like, does our chat know if it was ever in a book or something, or I don't know.
I have no idea.
It's in a couple other flavor texts. Okay. That makes sense. And an anthology story. Okay.
Oh, neat. Okay. Well, cool.
There is so much magic lore I don't know.
Right?
I only really know a little of like the modern stuff. Like from like Khans of Tarkir. Everything else, I'm like, I have no clue who these people are.
Yeah, I don't really know any of the magic lore at all either.
Yeah.
But this lady seems real cool.
So if we're both going to build chef decks, you know, that'll be something we have to talk about, like who's going to build who. Yeah. Or who's going to build whom. Who's going to build whom? I
want both of them in the end.
The fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, well we could build both.
Yeah. There we go. Wow, that was fun. I felt like I pronounced it pretty well. I tried.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah. Okay, so let's move on. We've talked about Modern Horizons 2. We've kind of worn that out. Let's talk about Adventures in Forgotten Realms because there's been some stuff come out about that.
Yes. Oh my god. Yes. It's
so exciting. Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking excited about it. Oh, that's right. We have not even talked about it because we didn't talk about it in the last episode, did we?
No.
Did we?
There wasn't anything out yet at that point. I don't think there was anything revealed.
Yeah. No, we didn't because, yeah, I'm just looking at the old show notes from the last episode. Nope. Oh my god, yes. So Adventures of Forgotten Realms, the D&D set. Oh my god, I am so pumped.
So how excited are you? Like I feel like you would have had a much more positive reaction to the sets so far.
Oh my god, like everything that's been spoiled so far has been freaking amazing.
Yeah, I know. It's very exciting.
Like the fact that they showed not only like Tiamat, the dragon goddess.
Yes.
That Dritz Do'Urden, who's like the most, famous, probably the most famous Forgotten Realms character.
Okay.
Because he's got like 20 something books.
Wow.
Made after him. I started picking up the books again after I finished my one very long book. And I'm on book 10 right now out of 20 or 30 or something.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And then, oh my god, it's fucking, I'm so excited about it. I don't know, like, what else do I even say about it? Like, they have, you know, they're gonna have like iconic D&D spells.
Let me pull the cards up, I
yeah,
guess. That
yeah.
we've...
Pull up some of the cards from Scryfall that have been shown.
Okay, let's see. Here we go. Yeah, so, I mean, like, I'm not super familiar with D&D, so I guess, like, when I see these things, are these creatures all creatures you would know from Dungeons and Dragons? Are these equipments, like, is that something you would play with? That sort of thing.
Yeah, so I love how the card Power Word Kill can't kill everything in it. I guess maybe that would be too strong, because Power Word Kill in the D&D game is like one of the most powerful spells that can kill any creature. Doesn't matter what it is.
Okay, so why would it be different?
Probably because they wanted to balance it out a little bit in the Magic set, which that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know, because if it was like a 2-mana instant kill anything, I mean, you're already replacing murder.
Yes, gotcha.
And it'd be really strong in standard too.
So destroy target non-angel, non-demon, non-devil, non-dragon. That's still pretty powerful. Those are only 4 creature types.
Yeah, at that point, it's probably better as a sideboard card in standard, I would have to say.
Sure.
But
gotcha.
the other cool thing, the Vorpal sword, like just how flavorful that is. So in D&D, the Vorpal sword, when you have that sword and you make a nat 20, a critical hit, you basically, like, if you're fighting a humanoid, when you get a nat 20, you automatically cut off their head with it when you have that weapon.
Oh, neat. Okay, so the art is really showing you that.
Yeah, so and then the mechanic of the card too, basically same thing. Whenever a creature deals combat to a player, they lose the game if you pay 8 mana, which is very flavorful. It's awesome. Yeah,
that's cool.
I mean, and then we have the prosperous innkeeper, little halfling. So I'm assuming they're gonna have the other 2 famous companions of Dritz here. So Bruenor Battlehammer is like Dritz's best friend in all the books, and then Bruenor has a daughter named Catti-brie or Catti-brie. I don't know how you say it.
Okay.
She was a human female. Like her parents died or got killed, and Bruenor raised her as his own. And then there's the barbarian Wolfgar, who Catti-brie and Wolfgar get together, but Wolfgar's like a human barbarian from the Snowlands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
So it's I can't wait for it all. Like,
so it's just really exciting.
Oh yeah, like just look at the basic lands, all right? Like just look at the basic, not just the art, but look at the flavor text of the basic lands. It's basically like describing like a scene in a D&D campaign, right?
Venturing beneath the desert sands, you've discovered an alien power pulsing with inconceivable energy.
I love that.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I have not noticed that. Like, I hadn't even paid attention to it, but yeah, that's very cool.
Ooh, cardboard pimping, you're right. Get Zach, Dritz's father, Zach Nefrin. I don't know how to say any of the names. Yeah, because Zach was only in, the first book, I think? But, another good character to get would be Dritz's like mortal enemy, Artemis Entreri.
Ooh, a bad guy.
Yeah, he's like Dritz's rival.
Okay.
And all that.
Okay.
And then, oh my god, the new showcase artwork kind of looks like from the D&D rule book. I love that. Oh my gosh,
yeah,
I need all.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Artemis has to be coming. You're right.
Yeah, I like the showcase arts on these. That seems really neat. And again,
Yeah.
just like so flavorful for what the set is.
Yeah. I mean, it's suffice to say, I'm just a teeny bit excited about it, just a little bit.
Just a teeny bit.
Teeny bit. It's my D&D cube is going to be so happy. Like,
What's up with this Spider Queen?
so Loth the Spider Queen, so there's a lot of gods and goddesses in Forgotten Realms, and she's the evil goddess of the Drow. All the Drow worship her. And the Drows are the ones who live underground.
Yes.
And so I'm surprised that she's a planeswalker. Like I know the lore in, like, this isn't going to be the normal magic lore and all that. Like, this is its own separate thing. Mm-hmm. But to me, it's weird that Loth is even a planeswalker. Like, it would almost make more sense for Tiamat to be a planeswalker, because she's like this. She's one of the most powerful gods in Forgotten Realms, right? Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's not a bad card.
I mean, maybe they just
does.
wanted this card to be able to be a commander, and a planeswalker
maybe.
can't be unless you're playing, what is it, Oathbreaker?
Yeah. Gods can't be planeswalkers in Magic. Well, Xenagos, he was a god, right? And then he became a planeswalker? Oh, went from walker to god creature. Oh, okay. So this is sort of like the opposite. Loth has always been a god or goddess, and now she's a planeswalker. Well, I mean, it's not like it's going to be real lore, but
yeah,
interesting though.
Yeah.
All I can say is I can't fucking wait for more. Like, I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think so. I saw somewhere that when the spoilers really come out for this set, I think it's the end of next month. So
yeah, something like that.
I mean, really, when you think about it, it's not that far away. I mean,
oh my god, I know it's going to be here before we know it.
Yeah, it really is. So that'll be exciting.
I hope I get a preview card. That's all I'm saying. I hope I get one.
That would be fun. Yeah.
I've already got it. I've already got it all planned out what I do. Let's just say it'll involve my DM costume.
Oh, you wear that for Halloween, right?
What?
You
Say
wore
that again?
You wore that for our Halloween episode?
Yes. I've still got it. I'll wear it again.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that would be so good. Yes. I really hope you get one, because that would be amazing.
Oh my gosh. So we have a little thing, predictions for the rest of the set. I mean, we know we're getting a Beholder. If there's anything else I'd love to see in it, I want to see some actual Bard cards.
What would that look like, you think? A Bard card.
So Bards have the power of their voice.
Mm-hmm.
And they can do magic. They can do healing magic. They can do other kind of magic like wizards can do.
And they can like trick you and stuff, right? Some?
Yeah, so it could be sort of I don't know. It'd be interesting. I have no idea what it would look like, because yeah, they can trick.
Yeah, but so Bard is not a creature type, right?
No.
It's not now, at least. I guess it could be.
It could be, yeah, because the one thing that's like sorely missing when I was doing my D&D cube for the player side, I've only got 3 Bard cards, quote unquote. Which it was the like 3 cards that I could find that even looked like Bards.
Oh, yeah.
So
I would, and I would think, like, I would probably be surprised if they added any like a Bard character, like a Bard character type, because they've already done the party thing, and we know what those are.
Well, they've started adding more warlocks since Strixhaven and Kaldheim, and that wasn't really a creature type. There was like 1 or 2 creature warlock types, or a few back in Eldraine, I think. But now, like, Kaldheim and Strixhaven have been more. There's more warlocks now, So it'd be cool to see more bards.
Is Warlock one of the party characters?
No.
Like party members? No. Okay. So I'm trying to remember. It's like rogue, cleric, warrior.
Rogue, cleric, warrior, and wizard.
Oh, so it's just 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, because that's all they had in Zendikar.
Yeah.
Was those 4.
I mean, if they made a bard creature type, I think that would be really cool.
Yeah. The only other kind of class that would be super hard for them to do would be sorcerer. Because that's really similar to wizard already.
Essentially the same thing. Yeah.
In Magic, yeah, because the difference between sorcerers and D&D is sorcerers are basically born with their magic. Wizards have to learn to cast magic.
Oh, interesting.
But in Magic, the card game, like, how would you even differ between the two, really, you know?
Yeah. You end up doing the same thing.
Yeah.
In the end. Yeah. Interesting. I mean, I can't have any predictions about the D&D set because I don't really know D&D at all. So
you do play it.
I know, but I don't know any of the lore, and I barely know how to play.
Well, I mean, the times that we've played, we're not even doing like any of the official D&D worlds or anything like that. It's just a homebrew world.
That's true.
And I'll be honest, I don't like playing in the official D&D world.
You don't like playing in the Forgotten Realms?
No, I don't, to be honest. So as a player, I don't mind it. As a DM, I don't like it because I feel so constricted on what I can and can't do.
Oh. Well, I guess maybe if somebody was not as personally more creative with doing their own thing, then that would work for them. Sort of have some sort of direction or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's where the adventure modules are perfect for DMs who don't want to come up with their own stuff.
Yeah. Because I imagine that's probably pretty time consuming, coming up with your entire own world and everything in it.
And be at first, and then the night of playing D&D, you just 30 minutes before you're about to play, you're like, oh shit, I gotta think of something.
You're like, wait, I'm not ready.
And then write some hastily drawn notes, and then your players always surprise the hell out of you.
And they don't even go to the place where you had your notes written up or whatever.
And that's fine, because that's where you get your improv skills really starting to go. Heck, in the game that we played, you guys freaking did some stuff unexpectedly and all that, and that's what I love is just seeing what the players will do.
Yeah. I do think D&D is fun. I just don't really have much experience with it at all. And I will say
it's better in person too.
That is literally what I was about to say. I've only ever played it virtually, and I can imagine it really is better in person because you get things going and you're actually talking to the other people you're playing with, and if you're getting into character or doing any role playing, whatever, with your characters, you're talking to that person instead of just talking to a screen. So yeah,
it's true.
I can see that being a lot more fun, but all my friends live in different states, so
right.
Yeah, sorry, it's all got to be virtual
for now.
Yeah.
Until conventions start happening again in Magic Fest, and then we have our NormieCon.
Yeah, NormieCon is definitely happening sometime, someplace, somewhere. Mm-hmm. No details as of right now, but
you can buy your tickets now. Here's our PayPal link. It's $1,500 per ticket.
Oh my gosh. I will not take anybody's money right now because.
Well, we're not taking it. We're just holding it.
Oh, yeah. For the prep work.
Yes.
For the NormieCon. Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah. When NormieCon happens, I want to take on the two-headed chefs.
Boom.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So when NormieCon happens, we will definitely have our two-headed chef decks ready to go. So.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be. I can see, and we are serious, wanting to do something I can probably assume the first one be we'd meet up at a Magic Fest or something, or
Yeah.
something like that.
Sure. That's definitely a realistic thing we could do. Yes.
And then we'd hang out somewhere, probably like play Cube, EDH.
Yeah.
Because by then I'll have both my D&D cubes ready.
Oh, heck.
Oh, man, that's going to be so much fun.
Heck. Yeah. So, not this year, but like maybe next year, because I know before COVID happened, I have been talking about planning to go to Magic Fest Vegas. So,
Me too.
You know, maybe if a bunch of us plan on going to a Magic Fest, we could hang out and have our little like mini NormieCon inside the Magic Fest.
Yes.
Yeah. I want to play Limited. I like playing Limited, and I think it's really fun. I like drafting, and I've never played a cube, and I would like to play a cube. I've played your arena cube, Zuby, but I've never played a paper cube.
Same thing, pretty much.
Except that it's paper,
idea.
And you're with your
is
real
paper.
friends in real life.
Yes, and it'll be the D&D cube, which will make it more fun.
Ooh,
too.
yes.
Like someone could play the player's cube, and then people could play the monster cube.
Ooh,
so
I want to play the monster
like,
cube.
The monster cube.
Yeah, I call monster cube. Yeah, I do. So what else are we talking about tonight?
So there was a thread going around on Magic Twitter, as usual, about people getting mad about stuff, and it went basically along the lines of that they did not like that WOTC basically focuses on Commander in every set, because back in the day, before Commander was even a thing, you used to be able to get all these janky cards. You know, you'd have to dig through treasure to find a janky card, and, you know, cards were cheaper. Which, you know, I totally understand that, right? Because that was part of the fun with Commander in the early days, was finding a janky card like that. But now that Commander's gotten bigger and bigger, it only makes sense for WotC to focus on it, right? Because it's one of their most popular formats now. So why wouldn't they make cards geared towards it?
Yeah, I don't really see it as a bad thing, and I don't feel like every set is Commander focused. Like, that's just not really what's happening. Yeah. Let's be realistic, folks. It's Commander, so every set can have cards in it that works for Commander. That doesn't mean every set is made for Commander.
Yeah.
Like, hello.
Yeah, to me it just seems like a form of gatekeeping when people complain about that.
Yeah, and really, how long has WotC been making product for Commander? I mean,
I want to say since 2011.
Okay, so that's 10 years?
Yeah.
So this isn't a new thing.
No, it's not.
It's not. And I mean, it's Commander. So you know, pretty much every card is legal, and you play a 100-card deck, and you can play cards from literally any set ever that have existed in Magic the Gathering. And so every single set that comes out can contain cards for your Commander decks. And I don't know where I was going with this.
I don't know either, but no, you're right though. It's I don't know. I feel like a lot of the complaints are not only gatekeeping, but also the fact that people get this feeling of they have to have the most powerful cards or the newest cards that are coming out and all that stuff. Oh. No, you don't. It's FOMO, right?
Yes, I saw somebody say they felt like Commander was becoming a rotating format because every new set that comes out has new cards that could be used in your Commander deck. But
hell no,
that just means there's more options. That doesn't mean you have to completely change your Commander deck every single time.
And the fact that there are new cards that are coming out for Commander makes it more exciting, because then you get inspiration and ideas for new stuff too.
Yeah.
Right? Can you imagine if WOTC ignored Commander, like how stagnant it would be?
Yeah.
Like imagine no precons and anything like that, and it was just the cards coming out in normal standard. Not saying that there wouldn't still be Commander cards, but it just be I don't know, like more stagnant maybe, I guess.
There's a lot more variety when it's just you can use pretty much every card that you can play with. There's a lot more variety. I mean, if precons didn't exist, I probably wouldn't play Commander. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't know. Like, I just feel like it's another thing people are complaining about, and I just wish they would shut up. Sorry.
I don't know. To me, it just feels like we're going back to the argument of that. To me, it sort of rings of the same argument of Magic was better before it got popular. D&D was better before it got popular, right? That's basically the argument there.
Yeah. Because,
I mean, how many times do we hear that in other kind of, communities where, World of Warcraft got super popular and now it's not the same anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Or this was so much better when it was really difficult, and it's so easy for you kids these days, and you don't know what it's like, and okay, that's gatekeeping, so just stop. Let everybody enjoy it. Don't you want more people in it? There's just more variety.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you want to just play the same decks over and over again? I mean, you can. No one's stopping you from building a Commander deck and then never touching it again, right? There's nothing stopping you. I have decks like Crewfix. I very rarely touch Crewfix at all. Like,
it's very rare. It's evil, but
it is evil, and it to me it's a decent deck, and so I don't need to make it any better because it's pretty good.
Yeah.
But there's other commanders where, I like adding new cards to them because something comes out and it's fun. It's exciting.
Yeah, I think we're on the same page here. Like, I think it's fine.
People just want to gatekeep.
People don't like fun.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
They just want to combo off and make a miserable experience. That's why some people play Grand Arbiter. What?
Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. We are getting to the nitty-gritty Grand Arbiter.
Don't know what you're talking about.
And honestly, I've never played against a Grand Arbiter deck, and I want to keep it that way.
Oh, you're going to one day.
Why? I don't want to. No, I don't want to.
Yeah, you are one day.
I don't have any decks that would work against it.
Zaxara.
What is something that would shut down your Grand Arbiter deck?
I mean, probably aggro.
Okay.
Because my Grand Arbiter deck is super slow.
That's good to know. Okay.
It's slow, and it was... I mean, I've said this story a bunch of times. Like, I only built it to stop the combo players at my LGS.
Yeah.
And it's more focused on that kind of control. Yeah, Eureka would shut it down because I can't counter Eureka's ninjutsu. But I could with disallow.
Oh, gotcha. Ooh.
Right? I think I could. I don't know. Whatever. But no, I mean, there's plenty of ways to kill it. But once I just start getting that control thing going, it's kind of hard to stop.
Yeah, I don't think I have any decks that are ready to go against that sort of thing yet.
Well, my Chu Lane deck, I'd have to say, used to be my most powerful EDH deck. Because Chu Lane is just stupid.
Nasty. Yeah.
I took it apart because it was just dumb. As soon as you allowed me to resolve Chu Lane, it was over.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was so stupid.
That's not even... Chu Lane's not even a very old card. It's only a couple years old.
Yeah, I know. God, it's going to be almost 2 years old soon. Holy shit.
Wow. Yeah,
you're basically a magic boomer at this point.
I know, right? Same.
You're basically a magic boomer. I guess I'm like a magic geriatric boomer or something.
Yeah, pretty much. Pandemic year doesn't count. Thank you so much. Yeah. So let's get into our games for the night. We've talked enough about all of the Magic complaints. We have a couple of games that we're gonna play tonight. And our first game is 5-second rule. So I am going to Zuby. You have to be ready for this. I am going to.
Oh God.
I'm going to say something. I'm going to make a statement and tell you to name 3 things.
Okay.
That have to do with Magic the Gathering, and you have 5 seconds to do that. So I'm going to try to pull a timer up on my phone if I can.
Oh God, this is going to be hard, isn't it?
No. It's fine. 15-minute timer? No. No. 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
God. Okay.
Okay, this is going to be fine. Okay, it's going to be totally easy. 5-second rule.
All right.
Okay, I've got 5 different little things for you to do here. You got this. Okay, the first one is, I'm going to start the time as soon as I finish talking.
Okay.
Okay. Name 3 legendary creatures.
Brufix, Karametra, Xenagos.
Okay, you got it. My timer is, it like starts out quiet, so you can't hear it right away. But
okay.
But I'll tell you if you run out of time. You did good.
Right.
You did good on that one. Okay, good job.
Because we were just talking about the Theros guy.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, the next one. Name 3 board wipes.
Wrath of God, Day of Judgment, Planar Cleansing.
You got it. You got it.
Shit. That third one was hard.
That was close. You got it. Okay, the next one. Name 3 green ramp cards.
Rampant Growth, Cultivate, 3 Visits.
You're so good at this. Okay. We got 2 more. You got this.
Oh, okay.
Okay, this one's a little bit harder.
Oh, no.
Actually, this one's like really hard, but...
Oh, shit.
But we got to make this difficult because you've gotten all of them so far. Okay.
Yeah.
Name 3 ways to win a game of EDH.
Approach of the Second Sun, Commander Damage, and killing a player with a Revel in Riches.
Okay, you got it. I'll give it to you.
Damn, not killing a player, it'd be you just win the game.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the one where you get the treasure tokens, right?
Yeah.
If you have so many treasure tokens, you win. Yeah. That was good. I'll give it to you. Okay, last one. Last 5-second rule.
Okay.
You got this one so easy. Ready? Name 3 counter spells.
Counterspell, Force of Negation, Force of Will.
You got it. You won this game. I made this one too easy for you, obviously.
Yeah, if we do it again, you got to do something harder. Like,
yeah.
I thought you were gonna do something like name 3 Simic cards. I'd be like, oh fuck.
Growth Spiral. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I made that way too easy for you, so we'll make that more difficult next time.
Next time.
Yes. Yeah, but you.
All right.
Yeah, but you just blew that out of the water.
Boom. What can I say? I know everything about Magic the Gathering.
Oh heck.
I know everything about the lore. I know everything about every single card ever printed.
Oh dang. Magic Boomer Gen whatever.
Name a card and I can tell you exactly what it does. Go ahead, name one.
Corvold.
It's when it enters a battlefield, you gotta sack something, right? And then when it attacks, you gotta sack something. You get a +1/+1 counter, and you draw a card.
Yes.
Or it costs 2, and then green, red, black, or black, red, green.
Yes.
Right.
I think
Boom.
so.
There you go. Boom.
Wow.
Give me another one. Boom. That was too easy. Come on.
Coma.
Oh fuck.
I got a hard one. Yes.
Hold on. I think I might know the mana cost. 2 generic, 2 blue, and 2 green. It's a 6/6. Does it? I can't remember if it has indestructible or not.
No, it doesn't have indestructible.
No. At the beginning of each upkeep, you create a serpent or something, and you can sack the serpent to give it indestructible or tap a creature and its activated abilities can't be activated. Boom!
Okay, but no, you missed an important part. This spell
what did I
can't be
miss?
countered.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn. I completely forgot about that. Now, all right. One more before we go to my game.
I can't think of them. Okay, hold on. Let me think of something. Anything I think of will be like super easy for you, right?
Well, go to Scryfall and do like the random card or something.
Okay, good
Boom.
idea. Good idea. Good idea.
Oh. I'm be able to name whatever. All right.
Okay.
Whatever it is.
Hey.
I'm the fucking magic OG. All right.
Okay, here we got one for you. Isolated Watchtower.
Isolated
Yep.
Watchtower?
Yep.
It's a land?
Yes. Yes.
Is it an Azorius one where it's white and a blue? And it enters in tapped?
Nope.
I have no fucking clue.
No.
I have no idea.
Okay, I'll type this one in chat.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, it's just colorless. Tap to add a colorless. Pay 2, tap it. Scry 1, then you may reveal the top card of your library. If a basic land card is revealed this way, put it on the battlefield tapped.
I would have no idea.
Yeah, that's a weird one, right? That is strange. Yeah, I don't even know it. I don't even know like where you would play that.
I just pretended not to know that one. All right,
Whatever. Whatever, Zuby. Come on now. You didn't know it. Don't lie. Okay, we have one more game to play. And this one
might take a little bit, but
yeah, and this one's going
fun.
back to our the D&D theme, Adventures in Forgotten Realms.
Yes. So I picked out a bunch of creature and planeswalker cards. And you and I are both going to go through each one and determine whether or not they'd make a good party member. Like, think of you as a, either a player in D&D, and would you want to play with this kind of character?
Yeah,
here,
fight alongside them, go on an adventure with them. Would they be a good companion in your party?
Yes, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here.
Okay.
And do you see my screen?
Yes, we do.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right, so the first one I've got is Zada Hedron Grinder, a goblin ally who copies spells if you target him. He copies a spell and it targets a different one of those creatures. So
whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets Zada, copy this spell for each other creature you control that spell could target. Each copy targets a different one of those creatures. Huh.
I think I wouldn't mind having Zada in my party.
Yeah, I think that would I think Zada would be probably great.
Handy.
Yeah.
Think about it. Zada could be like a sorcerer or warlock or something, or even like a cleric, and it casts a buff on itself, and then everyone around you gets that
the buff too. Yeah, that is a real ally right there.
Yes,
yeah, I like Zada.
All right.
I would like to have Zada in my group.
Yes, me too. Next one, Lord Windgrace.
Oh, yeah, this is a straight yes, just because it's a cat, but yes.
Just because it's a panther kitty. I don't know anything about Lord Windgrace and the lore and all that stuff, but just the fact that it's a cat and it can, do stuff with lands and all that means it's got to be good with magic, right?
Right.
Because land is, your magic ability to cast stuff or something.
Discard a card, then draw a card. If a land is discarded, draw an additional card. Return a bunch of lands. Oh, it can summon more cats. Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a definite yes.
Yeah, Lord Windgrace can just lead the group, honestly. Please. Yes. Yeah. For sure. Yeah. We want Lord Windgrace in our party.
I would see Lord Windgrace, so you don't know this, but there's a module called Tomb of Annihilation that takes place in a jungle and all that, in the jungle of Chult And like Lord Windgrace would be the perfect kind of character you'd want in Tomb of Annihilation because it's a very heavy exploration module.
Oh, cool.
And he feels like he'd be the kind of character that wouldn't get lost easily.
Definitely not. This cat knows where everything's at, for sure.
Yes.
Heck yeah.
And will knock down every single glass that it finds.
Off the counter. Yeah, definitely.
All right.
Oh.
Sting the pain.
No, not this guy.
You'd have to deal with his annoying twin too.
Oh man. But they're kind of useless. Like if Stang leaves, then you remove the token.
Yeah, like the one twin dies, the like one of them dies, then the other one's like dies too or something. So.
And Stang is really expensive.
Yeah, you'd have to. He would charge you a lot of gold just to even be able to use them.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no. Sorry, Stang. You're just gonna have to stay home. I don't want you in my party.
Personally, I'd say yes, but like if I wanted to have like the most optimized party, I'd say no. But with Stang being the pang of my heart, I'd say yes.
Stang, buddy.
He did good for me.
Yeah, he did.
All right, next up, Soren, Lord of Innistrad. I'm gonna have to say no.
I mean, look at him. He can buff you.
Right? Summon more vampires.
And like that's an emblem. That's not going away when he dies. His buff stays on you.
It's true.
And if he gets real angry, he can destroy other creatures or planeswalkers.
Just like what Efren says, he can buff me anytime.
I definitely want Soren, Lord of Innistrad in my group.
Does he not look more dressed like Geralt right here in this art?
Yeah, definitely.
Like totally looks like Geralt.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would want Soren. The other reason I'd want Soren is not only because he's old, but he'd probably be really smart and knowledgeable of like wherever you go.
Oh yeah, you gotta understand, vampires they're a great companion. They're smart. He'd know
be a smooth talker too.
They can trick people. Yeah. He's too hot, too distracting. I don't mind. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, Pixie.
Is that like a little demon in the bottom corner of that art? What is that?
Maybe it's a little gargoyle or something? Gargoyle?
Oh, maybe it's a gargoyle. Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, sorry.
Nope. Next one, Mesa Enchantress. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, you may draw a card. I would want her on my team because every time like a wizard would cast a spell, like maybe they gain something.
Yeah, she seems like she would be real helpful for sure.
And she's a druid, so she can transform into animals too.
Definitely. Yeah, I would love to have her in my party.
Yeah, so that's a definite yes.
Yes.
Snapcaster Mage, my boy. I'm gonna have to say yes because he'd be able to get your spells back. Like, oh no, you just cast Fireball? Well, I'm gonna give you your Fireball back, and here you go.
Yeah, I don't know. He would be kind of annoying, right?
You're only saying that because it's blue.
He never does. He doesn't do his own thing. He's just like, oh, I can give you your own spell back. But you're like, well, why don't you help?
He is helping.
Is he?
He's also a wizard. He can cast Fireball. And then cast Fireball
I'm the only one doing all the work here. And he's just like, well, I'll get your spell back for you.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. He's iffy for me. I might bring him along, but I don't really expect him to actually help much.
You don't trust him?
No. If we have to leave him behind, I'm okay with that.
All right, Goblin Assassin.
Whoa. Okay. Wow. Honestly, I love this art.
I actually like what it does too. Whenever Goblin Assassin or another goblin comes into play, each player flips a coin. Each player whose coin comes up tails sacrifices a creature.
Ooh,
that's a pretty fun card, actually.
That is fun. Yeah, I like that.
So, but the character Goblin Assassin, that'd be one you'd have to watch out for.
Yeah, like especially like what he does. Like, you kind of be worried, like, is he going to turn on you at any point?
Right?
Yeah. That would be sketch. I would be nervous having Goblin Assassin in my party.
Yeah, like he'd be good for getting in somewhere like stealthily and all that.
Yeah.
But
But how
other
do you
than
know
that,
whose side he's really on at the end
right?
of the day?
I feel like Goblin Assassin would be like a triple agent.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, that Goblin Assassin's iffy for me.
Right, the new one, Grist, the Hunger
Oh
Tide.
my
I'm gonna
gosh.
say hell no, because that one's
Yeah.
just creepy as
No,
fuck.
yeah, I'm gonna say no too. I don't want to be around this person.
It's a creature and a planeswalker, and it's like covered in bugs and shit.
Yeah, no, 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 no. I want to run away from this thing.
Right? Yeah, that'd be something you'd be,
You'd have to
traveling
fight,
in the woods, and yeah, you'd
right?
have to fight it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
No, sorry,
This
Chris.
one, Priest of Fell Rites, the human
Ooh.
warlock.
Yeah,
She looks evil though.
she's a little scary. She's a little scary. Are those deer bleeding from the eyes?
Oh my god, it looks like they are. Holy
Yeah.
crap.
What does she do?
You pay 3 life, you sacrifice the priest, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, activate only as a sorcery, and it has Unearth.
So she can sacrifice herself to bring somebody else back. But I
Yeah,
don't
but then
know.
she
That's
comes-
still just a one person for one person, you know?
Yeah, and then she can come back as a zombie and then never come back again.
Yeah, I don't think I want her in my party.
I'm gonna have to hard agree there. She'd be too scary. Like I feel like she'd betray you, like probably
Yeah.
kill you just to raise you up.
Yeah, there's too much drama.
Yeah.
She's got too much drama going on.
Way too much baggage. All right, the new Chatterfang.
Chatterfang!
I would say yes, because
I
like
mean,
he
definitely.
not only creates a lot of tokens, but I feel like he'd be the perfect companion to have on your side to fight against the priest in the woods, because that's the woods, and Grist in the woods.
Yes, for sure. Chatterfang, I want Chatterfang in my party. Definitely.
Yeah, because he's always gonna summon his buddies to help you out.
A lot of little squirrels around. I think that's great.
And he sacrifices squirrels, so
That's kind of sad.
it is kind of sad, but
Yeah.
it's for the good of the squirrel kingdom.
It's for the good
Something.
of the many.
Yeah.
Whatever. I
One
want him in my group.
Chainflinger.
Chain flinger? Oh no.
Wow. But he can deal 1 damage to target creature or player with his chains. Is it just because he's ugly looking?
Yeah, let's try not to judge. Let's try not to judge Chain Flinger too harshly. That's all he does? 1 damage? It's really
Yeah.
not very good.
Well, if you have Threshold, it deals 2 damage to target creature or player.
You're still paying 3 and tapping him. That's still not really good.
Yeah, but think about it. Like, he's got chains, so that means he's got reach. He's got more range on his melee attacks.
I don't really like him. I think he's kind of useless.
Yeah, because I just thought of it like if you try to go to a town or a city, you're gonna have to like cover up his face. I'm sorry.
I
You
just don't think he does enough. Like, you have to pay 2
Yeah.
and tap him to do 1 damage.
Yeah,
Sorry,
those chains aren't gonna
Chainflinger.
fling themselves. Yeah, sorry, Chainflinger. We
You're
tried.
out. Yep.
Fairy Miscreant, a fairy rogue,
Ooh.
has flying, and whenever this enters the battlefield, you control another creature named Fairy Miscreant, draw a card. It's a 1/1. I'd say yes, because sometimes you need to sneak into places where only someone small can get into.
Oh, yeah. I think Fairy Miscreant would be very useful at times, for sure. I would definitely want Fairy Miscreant in my party.
The one thing that I would be against Fairy Miscreant is if we're fighting something huge and all that, like something ginormous like a dragon,
Yeah.
and she gets stepped on or something.
Yeah, she might go down real easily.
Like, I feel like she would die really quickly, no matter what we fight, actually.
But we would be really sad about it.
Yeah,
So we'll still bring her along.
yeah. Capricious Sorcerer.
Okay.
On your turn, before you attack, you may tap this to have it deal 1 damage to any one creature or player. And it's a 1/1 for 3. So I mean, yeah, this is an old card back when creature cards were crap. But I just like the look of this. He kind of looks like Raceland from Dragonlance. For people in the chat who are familiar with Dragonlance, but he just looks snooty.
I mean, this is, again, another creature that, like, doesn't really do much of anything.
He just seems like he'd want you to do all the work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be back here casting stuff.
Except not really. Just, like,
right.
blowing some frost out of 2 of my fingers. Yeah, I don't want this. I don't want this sorcerer in my party. Sorry.
I don't want this dude.
Nah.
All right, what about Huatli, Radiant Champion? Summons dinosaurs?
Yes, that is real useful.
Yeah, I mean, how do you not want Huatli in your group? She can summon dinosaurs, ride dinosaurs.
Give you plus counters, buff you up.
Right.
Yeah, I definitely want Huatli in my group.
All right, so this next one, I think you're going to like this next one here.
Is it Soren again?
No.
Oh.
Marunar!
Yes!
Now, this art of Marunar, yes, because he looks like a good family man. He's cooking for his children.
Feeding everybody, having a good old time. A sumptuous feast, yes.
Unfortunately, sometimes he has to kill one of his children to create more children.
Oh my gosh. Oh. But it's for the greater good once again.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely love to have this little rat in my group, for sure. All rats have fear. That's helpful. Like, just a little rat army could just go out and just attack all your enemies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I say yes.
Right. Next up, we've got the Strixhaven 5, the faces of the school. So Dina Soul Steeper.
Yes, for sure. Definitely.
She seems like she'd be a little bit snooty, but she would definitely be able to, like, heal you if you need them.
Right.
To be healed.
And she drains your opponents. Like, that's great.
Yeah, it seems like she would almost be like, ugh, all right, I guess I gotta heal you. At least she would be helpful, I think.
Yeah, I would love to have her in my party.
Yeah, and plus she's a druid, so she'd transform into trees and animals and stuff. Mm-hmm. Next, we got Killian Ink Duelist, the human warlock. So, he makes your spells. He makes your spells cost less.
Yeah,
and
has lifelink and menace. Yeah, I think he would be very useful. He'd be great.
The only downside to him, I think, would be the mess, all the ink mess everywhere.
Right.
Like, can you imagine? Yeah, like, can you just imagine, like, he does an ink spell and it somehow splashes onto you when you're right next to him? Like, I just got these clothes cleaned from the medieval, dry cleaner. Now I gotta go.
Now we're out in the wilderness, and I can't clean until we get to the next town. Oh my gosh! Thanks, Killian. Yeah,
I mean, what Efren says, like having a squid in your party. No, thank you.
He'd be useful though.
He'd be useful, but just messy. You got to get used to the mess, though.
For sure.
Quintorius, the elephant cleric. Mm-hmm. I'd say yes because elephant and cleric.
Yeah, probably. I would say probably yes. But elephants are like really big, though. I don't know. Would it be hard to get around and sneak up on things?
And you'd be afraid of rats and mice.
Oh yeah, we couldn't have Marunar.
You couldn't.
In the same party.
Nope.
Okay, sorry. I'm gonna have to say no to Quintorius because I'd rather have my rats. I'm
gonna say yes because I love elephants. All right, what about Rutha, Mercurial Artist, the Strixhaven face?
Yeah, I think she's probably pretty helpful.
And not only that, she'd probably be very entertaining too, because the
for
Prismario,
sure.
the theatrical.
I mean,
kind.
look at that ice fire thing
Yeah.
she's summoning. That's amazing.
And she'd be able to help copy your spells too.
Yeah, I think she'd be very useful.
100%.
Yeah.
Right, and the last Strixhaven 5, Zimone.
Zimone. Oh yeah, I think she's pretty good too.
She would be perfect to help solve puzzles and dungeons.
Yes, like really complicated things. She's obviously super smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'd be great. She would be so great in your party.
The only downside to her is she's young, and I'd be worried about like having to constantly protect her.
Yeah. But she's
And
got the brains, so I think she
Yeah.
would come up with some great stuff and great plans for maybe a tricky situation.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we've got a few more here. What about this dude, Nantuko Blightcutter, an insect druid?
What the heck is that?
It's got protection from black and has threshold, gets +1/+1 for each black permanent your opponents control. The 2/2.
Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and say no because I hate bugs.
Wow.
Sorry.
What if this was like turned out to be your best friend in D&D?
I guess we'll never find out because I didn't want him in my party.
Oh damn. Wow. Okay.
Sorry.
I see how it is.
Sorry.
All right. Baral, Chief of Compliance.
Oh,
I'd say
man.
no.
Yeah,
I'd say no.
I can just tell this person's going to be annoying just by their title.
They would be lawful evil, whereas they're going to be evil, but they have to like be annoyingly evil.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wouldn't want as strong as they are, because I feel like they'd be a very strong wizard in the party. They'd just be the annoying wizard, like, oh god.
Yeah, a know-it-all. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't want him in there. Sorry.
I agree. All right, Tybalt. What about Tybalt? No. He'd be a tiefling, obviously, but I still wouldn't want Tybalt though.
Tybalt would be a little too
Chaotic.
wild. Yeah, I think so.
Way too chaotic.
Yeah, probably causing too much trouble, I think.
Mm-hmm. Agree.
I wouldn't. Yeah, probably wouldn't want Tybalt in my party. Sorry, bud. No thanks.
All right, we've got two more. We got Jace, the Cunning Castaway. Yes.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
What? Not even Pirate Jace?
No.
This is Pirate Jace.
Yeah, but Pirate Jace is really moody and complaining and just...
No, Pirate Jace is actually in a good mood because he doesn't remember who he is with Pirate Jace.
I thought there's a picture of Pirate Jace sitting on the beach and he's like sad. It's like a white spell.
Oh, Ixalan's Binding. Yeah, because he just got planeswalk there from Nicol Bolas and Amonkhet, and he couldn't remember who he was. Wouldn't that make anybody sad?
I mean, I guess, but do I want to be around somebody like that?
Yes.
No.
All right, fine. And the last one, the other pirate duo.
Oh, Vraska.
Jace's girlfriend, Vraska.
I'm gonna say yes to her. She would probably be good.
I would say yes too, but I'd be afraid of making her mad since she can turn you to stone.
Yeah, for sure. You would just definitely want to stay on her good side.
Like, whatever she wants to do. Yep, sure, let's do it, Vraska. Oh, it's gonna get us killed? Yeah, let's do it. All right, cool.
Oh, you want me to run in here and sacrifice myself for the whole group so y'all can live? Okay, bye.
Bye.
Yeah, you would have to do it, right?
Right, or else she'd kill you anyway.
Yeah.
To be honest, I wouldn't want her in my party. Like, she'd be really fucking good, but it's the whole turning to stone thing. That
I think I'm gonna change my mind too. Yeah, she's scary. Sorry.
All right,
Vraska.
and that's it.
All right. Well, that's great. We figured out who we want in our party and who we don't.
Jace is a definite.
No.
Vraska is a no.
I think Jace and Vraska are both no's for me. Like, they can just go off together. Sorry, go have your own adventure together, guys. No.
Yeah. So it pretty much, it feels like our party would mainly be like the Strixhaven 5 with a few other people in there.
That would be good. I think that would be a great party. I think we would pretty much like defeat anything we came across with those party members.
It kind of makes me want to like build actual D&D characters based off them now. That'd be pretty fun.
Ooh, that's an idea.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Well, cool. I think that's gonna be our episode for tonight.
2-hour episode. Oh my gosh.
Oh heck yeah! We talked about a little bit of everything: Modern Horizons and the D&D
Last of Us 2.
The Last of Us 2, and whatever else we talked about. Commander Horizons.
D&D.
Yeah.
Oh my god! So the next few episodes are going to be so D&D centric, and I'm so excited about that.
Every episode, every single episode, from now until the Innistrad sets come out.
Oh my god! How you're going to go so insane with them! I can't wait.
I know those are well, not really the werewolf one, even though I'm sure that one will be great. Yeah, but really, the Crimson Vow.
That's because the first one is the werewolf one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I'm excited for that one. I know you're excited for the D&D one. I'm excited for the vampires one.
Oh, I'll be happy to go back to Innistrad because I always really liked Innistrad, and I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with both of these Innistrad sets. We've never had 5 standard sets like this before.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like a lot. It's a lot. I don't know. People are already like, you know, they're already saying how there's like a constant state of previews, and there's even more. There's gonna be even more. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. I like new sets. But thank you everybody for hanging out with us tonight. We love you all. Let's send a raid over to somebody. Let's go. Skybills is playing some Magic the Gathering.
Yes.
She's playing Arena, so let's go send her a raid. And yeah, we will see you all next time. We will be back in another 2 weeks with another episode of Magic for Normies for y'all. So have a great night, and we will see you next time.
Good night.
Bye.